local curb strip. And this little strip goes down between a couple of roads. My first interesting target is a two-piece button. I don't know if it's very old or not. There's no writing on it. Kind of interesting pattern on it though. Well, I'm back at a site I've hunted a number of times, and my first signal, old Ford key. We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, my next signal was a 13. Could have been a nickel, but it's a pull tab. Move on to the next one. Well, there's the next target. Some kind of a valve or something. Airline, oil line. Not quite sure. Move on to the next hole. Yeah, out doing a little park hunting again today. And my first good sign is a Lincoln. It's a modern one. Move on to the next hole. Yeah, there's the next find. Modern shield penny. We'll move on to the next hole. Yeah, there's my next hit. It's a 1977. We'll move on to the next one. Well, right next to that penny, I had a solid 13. And we've got a nickel. 1964. We'll move on to the next hole. You always recheck your holes. That was also in there with the nickel and the penny. Pretty old bolt. Alright. After digging for a little while, I dug up a couple more modern pennies. And I know that this park, a long time ago, used to be a fairgrounds. It's right close to a road that runs down to Lake Michigan, and I just found a really cool find. Check that out. It says People's Transport Corporation. Has a P in the center, and on the other side it says, good for one fare. Now, I'm thinking that's some kind of a trolley token. I'm going to have to look this one up, but that is pretty cool. I think that's the find of the day. You don't find a whole lot out here in this park. It's, I think it's been hit a million times. But that is cool. That made my trip worthwhile right there. We'll move on to the next one. Well, my next target after that token is an old bolt. I'm finding a lot of old bolts, which just kind of confirms that there was stuff going on here before this was a park. We'll move on to the next one. Well, I'm not sure what that one is. Kind of resembles maybe an old drawer pull, but it's pretty old, rusted up. Yeah, not sure. We'll move on to the next one. Well, there's the next target. Old battery, just under the surface. We'll move on to the next hole. It's a pretty solid 12. Well, that last signal turned out to be a really old rivet. We'll move on to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just found a bucket lister. Look at that, would you? That is an old one too. Old iron skeleton key. Pretty fragile. The loop end is about to break off of it, so I got to be real careful with it. But that's cool. I am just having all sorts of luck at this park today after that token and now this. That is a cool find. I've been waiting to find one. It's not brass, so it's deteriorating pretty good. It's iron. But it is still cool. I'll take that. Well, can never stress enough to always recheck your holes. Same hole as the skeleton key. And here's another one. Only it's not a skeleton key, but it's still an old one. Has a little picture, I can't focus on it. Has a little picture, looks like an elephant. Let me get in the sunlight. I'll have to get a better picture of it later. It says Curtis in Cleveland, Ohio. That's an old one also. That's nothing modern. I'll have to do a little research on that one. And now you can see it a little bit. Not sure what that image is on there. Have to clean it up. Move on to the next hole. Well, it just goes to show, no matter how many times I have hunted this particular park with multiple different machines, dozens of times, I still keep finding stuff here. Never hunt a park out completely. This particular park had a fairgrounds on it, I think in the late 1800s, early 1900s. It's been pounded pretty good, but I've still found a few things. This, I think, is my find of the day. It's a little, there's the size of it, big as my fingernail. It's a 1946 Muskegon, Michigan bus token. Good for one fare. That's got to be my find of the day. I thought that was pretty cool. I was thinking it was older than that, but 1946, that's still before my time. There's a couple more. An old iron skeleton key, which was found pretty close to the token. Another really old key, but it's not a skeleton key. I'm going to have to look into that one more. What looks to be a little drawer pull. And I found some change, some pennies, modern stuff. But overall, pretty good day, I would say. I do like that little token. That's pretty cool. And the skeleton key. We'll be coming back again. See you on the next one.